Welcome to Two-A-Days. I'm your host, as usual, Michael Bumpus. And this segment is brought to you by Alaska Airlines, just like every single day. All right. Hey, so here's what we got today. I'm going to give you my 3 observations, okay, for the mock game today. A lot of good things happened today. I was pleasantly surprised. I wouldn't say like surprised, but a lot of good things happened. So let me give you my thoughts of the day. 1, Marquise Blair is ready to go. As they say back home, run from, oh, snaps, where'd the light go? Hold on, guys. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. It's real out here. This is real TV right here. It's real. All right. Marquise Blair is ready to go. He's ready to go. Guy had a pick. He's making plays, making tackles. Marquise Blair looks like a guy who's going to contribute right now for this football team. Right now. I'm extremely excited about this kid. He has that nickel spot. What's up, Vay? Every day. Vay Flores, you're in there. He's got that nickel spot sewn up. Now, going into this camp, I'm thinking, okay, Ugo Amadi, maybe Blair, but now it's Blair, maybe Ugo. It is what it is. If he stays healthy, he's going to contribute to this team for a long time. I'm very excited about Marquise Blair. 2, DK Metcalf looks good. Before halftime, he had 6 receptions for 81 yards and a touchdown. Everything says that he will continue to be the guy that we saw last year. He looks strong. He looks fast. He's healthy. He looks confident. I love what I'm seeing out of this guy. DK Metcalf is ready to go. Anthony Watkins, what's good? If y'all don't know Anthony Watkins, he's one of the best trainers around. Sorry, side note. Anthony Watkins is one of the best trainers around. He's a strength conditioning coach for the University of Washington. He played at Oregon State. Comes from a good family. Anthony Watkins, good dude. Y'all don't follow him. Y'all follow him. All right. And he coaches at UW. So there's a bunch of dogs out here, right? So y'all make sure y'all show him some love. All right. But what was I saying? DK is ready to go. He is ready to go. There's nothing that he's done so far during camp that says that I shouldn't expect him to duplicate what he did last year or even build upon that. I mean, he's a specimen. He's been working hard. He's been grinding in Bellevue. He's been doing his thing. He has, I wouldn't say for sure hands at this point. I give him about 80% when it comes to hands, but he's growing. He's evolving. He's looking more comfortable, working at the top of his routes. I'm really excited about DK Metcalf. Okay, so we talked about Blair. Sorry about that. Blair's going to be a special dude. He has shown that he's good in space and that he has a knack for getting to the football. And that's what you want. In the secondary, it's all about the ball. In football, it's all about the ball, right? But you want to get to the football. You want to make plays. And that's what this guy is doing. DK's making plays as well. Now, third guy I'm going to talk about. All right, where the dog's at? Hey, you know I'm a coug. You see me. Where the dog's at? Aaron Fuller had probably the best catch of camp thus far today. He caught a touchdown back of the end zone, one hand grab. Reminds me kind of what he did against Eastern Washington that first week last year. Aaron Fuller, man, he's making a case to be on this team. I still think it's going to be really hard for him to make this football team, but he's making a case to be on this team. And when I'm hearing about this guy in the locker room, he's quiet, keeps his head down, just works hard. A guy that I have on the inside just says, I don't even know what his voice sounds like. And for some people, that might be some type of concern, right? Like he's not out there. He's not active. He's not doing this, doing that. When I was with the Hawks, that's the same approach I took. I'm like, look, man, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to be seen, not heard. And that's what Aaron Fuller is doing right now. He is seen and he's not heard, but he's heard today. After that catch, after that one-handed grab in the end zone, woo, these coaches are scratching their head. What are we going to do with this guy? What are we going to do? Okay, so those are my 3 takeaways. All right, you got Marquise Blair, who is going to be a baller. I'm going to put it out there right now. He will be on this ball club for a while. Okay, we got DK Metcalf, who is working off of that freshman year, rookie year, okay, but we'll call it a freshman year, and avoiding, looks like he's going to avoid that sophomore slump. And then we have guys like Aaron Fuller who are making plays and making it tough on guys like David Moore and John Ursua. The things that these guys have over Aaron Fuller is that David Moore averaged 17 yards a catch last year. John Ursua had a huge catch late in the season that almost beat the 49ers. Aaron Fuller's got to find some way to keep impressing these guys. They got one more mock game, and then we'll see what they can do. All right. So real quick, what are your questions? What you got for me now? Don't be shy. Don't be scared. I'm going to answer your questions. All right. And then I got something for you guys at the end of this whole deal. Let me roll through. How's Trey looking? That's from Gemmed 1966. That's a good year. That's the year my mama was born. Year of the horse. All right. Trey's looking good, man. Trey's looking good. He looks confident. He looks like he's competing. And that's what I wanted to see out of Trey. Are you willing to compete? Are you willing to push yourself to another level? And when you have somebody in front of you who's doing their thing, who was ranked the number 2 corner in the league last year, then they bring him to your team. There's 2 things you can do, right? You could fold under pressure, or you could rise to the occasion. And that's what I'm seeing. Is he going to be the starter? Probably not. But he can be a guy they can depend on. So I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Trey so far. I'm loving it. Okay. Let's see. Another question. What is Hyde's position? Is Penny in front of him? That's a great question. That's from Jake Geller, 13. Hyde had his best day today. He had a run for 18 yards, another run for 15 yards, another run for 10. Hyde looks really good. Is Penny in front of him? If Penny starts the season on the PUP, no, he's not. Hyde's going to be the number 2, in my opinion. If he's not the number 2, then I just don't know what to tell you. Okay, but Carson should be the number 1. Right now, Hyde should be the number 2. Penny should be the number 3. Carlos Hyde looks good. He's breaking tackles. He's finishing runs. And now let's keep it in perspective, because it's hard once you get to the 3rd level, meaning the safeties, that these guys aren't really going to wrap Carlos Hyde up. They're going to thud him up. They're going to give him a hit, but they're going to let him live. But I like his patience when it gets to that 1st level. I like his patience and his burst at the 2nd level. And then the 3rd level, he's just doing his thing. Take a sip real quick. So I like what Carlos Hyde brings to this team. He's going to be a contributor. And I said this seems like a long time ago I said this, right? You don't need Penny to go for 1,000. You don't need Carson to go for 1,000. Penny goes for, not Penny. You need Carson and Hyde. Carson goes for 700-800. Hyde goes for 700-800. You're good to go. You'll take whatever you can from those other backs. So there we go. All right. Another question. Go Cougs, you make me feel so old. Nah. You're not my grandma. Nah, we family. That's from Jen. We're family. Don't worry about that. All right. Do I Madden? Most definitely I Madden. I got a 10-year-old who thinks he's nice at Madden. I'll smack him every time. He ain't ready for that smoke. He ain't ready for that. All right, I Madden all the time. Well, all right, let me see. What other questions do we have? How is the leadership with Adams going to help the defense? That's from Ben Day, 91. It's going to help because it instills confidence. You know the cliche, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And what Adams does is instill confidence in that weakest link. You don't even know who it is, really. You don't know who it is. But you know that when you have a leader on the back end, and he's so young. That's what gets me. He's so young, but he's a leader. You know he's a leader. That he instills confidence. So he's going to have those guys playing fast. If you don't play fast, if you're not feeding off of that, then on to the next guy. We'll see you next time. All right. Next question. Let's see what we got. Do you get internet in Monroe? That's so disrespectful. Weaving through life. Do I get internet in Monroe? You kidding me right now? Yeah, I get internet. That's why I'm talking to you right now, baby. All right, here we go. Next question. What we got? Let's go to some recent. See if you guys think, well, let me see. Hit me with something. Pete Rich is not even there. What are you talking about? You guys are hitting me. You guys are shy today. Come on now. You guys are shy today. Give me something. I'm going to wait. Do I frequent Seahawks Twitter? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm kind of employed by them, so I have to frequent the Twitter. If you tag me, Michael Bumpus 5 on Twitter and on Instagram, and then I'll see it. And most of the time I respond. I try to do a good job at responding to my guys, okay, or my women as well when it comes to Twitter, all right, or Instagram as well. So hit me up. I'll holler at you. Let me see. Well, the Hawks, man, it's only two guys asking questions right now. Shucks. Does Earl have CTE? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. He didn't get a CAT scan and send me the results. I don't know if he has CTE or not. Who knows? All right. How's Reed looking? This is from They Flores. How's Reed looking? Is he going to be the leader we are expecting him to be? Reed looks good. He was banged up last week. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but on Saturday, he took a couple plays off because of an injury, and now he's back in. Reed looks good. I mean, you can't expect a lot of sacks from his position. Those interior linemen, you can't expect a lot of sacks. I know in 2018 he had 10. That's an awesome year, but those guys aren't expected to make a lot of sacks. But Reed looks good. I appreciate what he's doing. He's going to be a leader on that defensive line. His job is just to cause havoc, fill the gaps, take on double teams. That's his job. If he gets sacks, that's a plus. All right. Let me see. What else you got? Is my Uso repping the 808? Johnny, you make us proud from what you've seen. Hey, Johnny, I'm feeling him. Rasul is my favorite player on the football team. Simple as that. He's my favorite player. Why is he my favorite player? Because he's a smaller guy like me, 5'11", if that's small. All right, 5'11". He makes plays. He has field awareness. He's quick off the line. He has for sure hands. The list goes on and on. But I'm not a coach for the Seattle Seahawks, so we'll see how they think of them. But that's from Osef 808. Yeah, man. I'm rooting for the Oos, man. I'm rooting for him. We'll see what he does. All right. What else we got? Who's your favorite person to work with at 710? Man, there's no favorite. The 710 family is dope. You got Paul Gallant. You got Danny O'Neal. You got Bob David Moore. You got Tom, Jake, and Stacy. You got John Clayton. You got all the producers in the background. You got Maura Dooley. You got Jessamine. You got Ashley Cox. I mean, there's so many. You got DJ Wilder. You got Curtis Rogers. You got Kyle Brown. There's so many people. So I enjoy working with all of them. There's no favorites. It's all family. It's all family here. All right. This is from Doing the Puyallup. I like that name. Doing the Puyallup. I like that name. Do you think they will pump in crowd noise during the first 3 home games like the MLB? Yes, I think they will. If not, then there's an advantage to where coaches will be able to hear what other coaches are communicating to their players. That's just not a realistic environment when it comes to playing football. Even when I coach high school football, I coached high school football for 10 years. And even in high school football where there's only a few thousand people there, you can't hear what the other coach is saying. You can't hear their adjustments. So I think that they're going to pump in noise because they have to eliminate that advantage. Once you get rid of crowd noise, it becomes a different type of game, and it loses the integrity of this game. So, I'm not going to go there. All right, let me see. This is from Bay Flores. What do you think about the trade rumors, especially regarding KJ Wright? I think rumors are always going to happen. You're always going to have rumors. It is what it is, especially when you have guys who are getting older, especially when guys hit that 30 mark. You're going to start trying to not dump guys, but get them out of there for younger talent. That's the thing about the NFL. There's always some 24-year-old willing to take your job for a lot less, for cheap. All right, so there's always going to be rumors. If I'm the Hawks, I'm keeping KJ Wright. Why? Because he's going to mentor Cody Barton, Jordan Brooks, Ben Burkervin, Shaquem Griffin, all these guys that you are going to rely on at some point this year if they make the ball club. So rumors are going to be there. If I'm KJ, I'm going on with my day like nothing has ever happened, and I'm going to continue to work hard and produce. Okay? All right, got time for one more question. Should C-Link have, this is from Theo Fargo. Should C-Link have cardboard cutouts in the seats like MLB? I don't think it matters, honestly. I guess cardboard cutouts are good. I mean, they allow people to feel like they're there. It allows the team to make money, obviously. I mean, I think that's the main motivation for that. It allows teams to make money because they're not going to have fans there. But it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Okay? I don't think it matters. All right. That's all I got for you guys. Before I end this thing, I just want to send a message out to the 12s, to anyone who watches this. I'm sure we're aware of what has gone on in Wisconsin with the shooting of another unarmed black guy 7 times in the back. You can feel however you want to feel about it. You're allowed to. This is America. You can express that. You could curse me in the comments right now. It is what it is. That's what we're allowed to do. That's what makes one of the reasons why this country is great. Okay? I just want to put it out there that you guys trust me, right? I am a black man. I've grown up in this country. And the sad part about this is that this is the norm. This has been the norm for me since I've been a kid. Since I was able to leave my house and walk down the street. This is something that I worried about my whole life. I've never been in trouble. I've never had any run-ins with the law. I've been a model citizen. But this is a reality I deal with. This is a conversation that I have with my sons, and they're 10 and 8 years old, because this is something they have to worry about. If you look at someone the wrong way, if you look aggressive, if you don't get the benefit of the doubt. Okay, that's my reality. It might not be your reality, but that's my reality. Even till this day, even though I own a business, I went to college, I played for the Hawks, I'm married, 3 kids, I live a good life. That's still something I have to worry about. That's my reality. So I understand where people say just stick to sports and we're not here for that. Okay. But the reality is the sports that we watch involve a lot of black men. And you guys cheer for these guys. So have some sympathy when it comes to this. The NBA has taken a stand on this. The NFL might take some type of stance. You can feel any way you want about it. And you're allowed to. That's okay. You can feel any way you want about it. But if you trust me, if you trust my opinion, I just want you to know this is real. And I know people who have been in this situation. I've heard of this story growing up my whole life. The sad part about it is this does not surprise me. And it should surprise me. Okay? I'm sending love everybody's way. I appreciate all y'all's support. I just want us to come together and support each other. Black, white, Asian, Latin, whatever you are, we're all people and we need to support each other. No matter what. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. Have your opinion about he should have did this, they should have did that. End of the day is an unarmed man was shot 7 times. An unarmed man was shot 7 times. All right. Sending love everybody's way. Positive vibes. It's going to take all of us to get through this together and to change the message we send to our kids in the future, because they are the ones who are going to be responsible for changing this. We'll set the precedent. We will lead the charge, but it's going to be up to them to continue this thing. So let's talk to each other. Let's love each other, and let's get through this, because black or white, whatever you are, this has to stop. It's just not okay. All right. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Today is Wednesday. I'll see y'all tomorrow with more content. 2-A-Days brought to you by Alaska Airlines. Have a good one. Love y'all.